Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. It's Taj and I'm back today with some more free tea. So today we're going to be talking about manifesting multiple things at once. A lot of you guys have been asking me how I do it, and so here's the video on how I do it. So the very first thing I do when I'm manifesting multiple things at once is I make a list personally. I list out all the things, all of my desires that are just like super top priority for me and that I would want to be experiencing right now. So for today's list, this is going to be a hypothetical list, okay? It's not real. It's just something for video purposes. So today I have 6 things on my list. Now, it doesn't matter how many things you want to put on your list. I personally just don't like to have too many things because it starts to feel a bit overwhelming for me personally. But whatever floats your boat. So today we have 6. So for number 1, I have making $10,000 a month. Number 2, I have working my dream job. Number 3, I have a healthy, fit body, pretty much like my dream body. Number 4, I have SP. Number 5, I have travel, like slash lifestyle, because I want to travel a lot. And then 6, I have appearance for like any appearance changes, right? So let's say for the sake of this video, these are the 6 things that we are manifesting and we're wanting to manifest all at once. So I would write down all six of these things, and then I would go back to the top and I would write next to it an affirmation that feels most natural, most comfortable, and just whatever affirmation feels the best regarding this particular desire. So number 1 being $10,000 a month. Now me, what I would do is I would say, if you are making $10,000 a month right now, what would some of your thoughts be? What would your repetitive, consistent thoughts be around money and around making this amount or more per month? This is the question I would ask myself. And when I think about it, I would probably have thoughts of like, wow, I'm making 10K plus a month. Like, that's crazy. Like, wow, I'm straight up making 10K a month. Like, I love making 10K a month. I love that I have so much financial freedom now. Things like this would be my thoughts. Okay, these thoughts are now my affirmations for 10,000 a month. I move to number 2, dream job. Next to dream job, I would say to myself, okay, if I were working my dream job right now, what would I be thinking? What are some of the thoughts that I would be thinking? And if we're going to think about it, I would probably be thinking like, man, I can't believe I'm making money being myself. Like, I'm literally making money just by simply being myself. Like, I literally manifested my dream job. Like, this is crazy. I love that I can work my dream job. I love having the freedom that this job gives me. Things like that. These would be my thoughts. Okay. So I would write this down as my affirmation. Now you can write down multiple affirmations for each desire. I personally like to keep it short when I'm writing it down, but when we get later on in the process of how I do this, or in the routine of how I do this, I'll explain like how I kind of loop all the affirmations at once. Okay. So I'm not going to go down for all of these, but this is what I would do for everything on the list. So like every desire I would go by and I would put an affirmation or 2 for each desire. Then I would create a blanket affirmation for all of these desires. So for example, if I had all 6 of these things right now, if I was making 10K a month, if I was working my dream job, if my body was the way I wanted it, if I was with my SP, if I traveled all the time, and if my appearance were how I wanted it, if I had all 6 of these things right now, what would I be thinking on a consistent, repetitive basis? And when I think about that version of me, I'm probably somewhere thinking like, man, life is good. Like, I have it all. Like, what more can I ask for? What more can I ask for? Like, I'm living the dream. I'm traveling. I got my man. He's everything to me. I'm everything to him. I'm making all this money a month. My body is how I want it. My appearance is how I want it. Like, I would just go on a rampage, right? Like, these are the thoughts that I would be thinking. So I would take these blanket affirmations that sound like life is good. I have it all. I have everything that I want. So that's one way that I would manifest multiple things at once. It's just by simply looping and robotically affirming my blanket affirmations. I have it all. My life is good. Life is perfect. Like, I literally manifested my dream life. Like, how much better can life get? In addition to saying my blanket affirmation to manifest all 6 of these things at once, I would also carry on inner conversations as often as possible, right? So let's just say when I wake up in the mornings, I would go through my list. And typically my list is always on my phone. So as soon as I wake up, I would open up my notes app where my list of desires and my affirmations are. And I would literally just read through it a few times when I first wake up. And then as I'm waking up and doing like my morning routine, like my hygiene routine and things like that, I'm looping all of my affirmations at once. I'm either saying, I have it all, life is good, life is perfect, like I'm literally living the dream right now, or I would go individually through, I would cycle through all 6 of my affirmations that align to all 6 of my desires. So it would sound, as I'm brushing my teeth, in my head, it would sound something like, man, I'm literally living the life of my dreams. Like I get to travel all the time. I'm working my dream job. I have the best and most amazing partner that a girl could ask for. Like I'm making all this money a month, da 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 da, whatever's on my list, right? This is the conversation. It's like, it reminds you of like self-talk, right? So this is how I would be saying my affirmations as I'm brushing my teeth or as I'm driving or just throughout the day when I'm just doing mundane household everyday things, right? So this is what I would do. I hope this made sense for you guys. I hope you guys were able to follow me. I'm pretty sure you were. Okay, I'm pretty sure you were because we right here. But yeah, this is literally how I would manifest multiple things at once. Is literally tap into the version of yourself that already has it, that already has everything that you want, and ask yourself, what would you be thinking consistently or like on a consistent basis if you already had these things? And whatever it is that you would be thinking, those are your affirmations that you should loop in the present moment over and over and over again. And that's just going to become your new normal and shift you to the reality in which you have all of these things tangibly. So yeah, that's all I have for you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Please be sure to subscribe to the channel if you enjoyed the content. And if you haven't subscribed already, please do so. Rate the video, comment down below to engage with me a little bit. And I will see you guys in the next one. Sending nothing but peace, love, and blessings. Happy manifesting.